Good evening, good evening, good evening. This is Dr. G. This is your girl, Lady Karen, Dr. Karen Anita Gainer. Just want to say big up and respect to all my followers out there, everybody who been following about my health and my blogs and vlogs. You know, I just wanted to update you. I was actually, or been asking, to help with finding different people, recommendations and stuff for my healing. I was blogging the other day about how I needed a masseuse or massage because my foot was killing me. Anyway, I ended up at the foot doctor and they gave me an injection in my heel because my right heel was hurting me so bad. My foot was killing me. And it's all from the back. I had a wicked accident where somebody hit me from behind and I braced for the hit and had my right foot on the brake and all these things. So my right side kind of haven't been the same from that accident in 2006. So my foot doctor kind of knows the history already and used to inject my toes for me. But either way, we did the heel. He did the right heel. So I could actually walk last night. And I was about to do my walk a while ago. But I've been kind of up and down all day, just busy all day. And it was like, man, I finally get to just relax and just chill and just stop. But so before I go walking, I wanted to update you guys because you guys care. Some of you guys reach out to me and give me recommendations and I appreciate it. Big up Tiffany, my dentist. Tiffany is a pediatric dentist. If you guys need a great dentist, check out Tiffany B here. It's called Love Pediatrics. Love Pediatrics. So if anything, Tiffany, tag me on the office location so we can share that on the internet and get some clients in for your dentist practice. For Tiffany from Westmoreland like me, man, and she's been doing great with our general dental practice. All right, so I highly recommend her for you. Same thing with Dr. Mercado. I want to say thanks to Dr. Richard Mercado. He's always been very, very great. Did not even want to charge me because he wasn't on my insurance. And I told him because he did my injection and take off all that dead skin under my feet. He actually trimmed all this dead skin, even though I had a pedicure to try to help. My hand shaking because I had some coffee today, so I'm sorry. So anyway, so the foot pain and thing was something I was complaining about. So Dr. Mercado knows me from the past. He used to try orthotics with me for my shoes and all these things. So he understands that it's chronic, and that I got some recent MRIs on my back that show arthritis changes that not know really on the back apart from the arthritis too. So cut a long story short, it helped a lot. So I got a chance to walk last night and do my 3 miles of walking and thing. And whenever I don't walk, the back pain and stuff gets stiffer and burn more. So if I don't walk, I feel guilty. But it's like I wasn't feeling good, but the pain was just so much this past couple of weeks. I was feeling very depressed and down in the bed, not getting up and thing. So what happened, I've been pushing myself to really get up and go, between the weather changes and stuff. I wasn't feeling good. So I thought that maybe getting a massage on my feet would help and getting some massages on my back, upper back, could help me and lower back too. So I ended up finding this place in Davie called Massage Envy. Massage Envy is a big company that's all over the country and they have a membership program where you can lock in a rate and you can pay like $65 a month and basically it's like you're paying upfront for massages. So I was kind of trying to force myself to get out of the house and kind of get some therapy, physical type of therapy, like, have somebody touch me, get, relax and thing. But I ended up there at the massage yesterday and the pain was so much because the places that were not sensitive or not tender before I went there, it woke up. So the touching of my skin is very, very sensitive to touch. And some parts of my back are numb because they actually cut my back to go into my spinal cord to remove a spinal cord cyst, an arachnoid cyst on my spinal cord. And what happened is they can't replace the backbone with bone. They had to put a titanium rod in my back. So what happened, the rod is right in the middle of my shoulder, right between my shoulder blade. And the left shoulder blade was hurting a lot. And the more she touched it, the more tender it got and thing. Then the parts that numb is like I feel like she touching it, but I tell her that basically she should go deeper at certain parts because I don't mind the deep massage. So what happened, she really realizing that I was really very sensitive. She had put like something under my breast. I don't know why, but it's some type of padding and thing. And I felt like it wasn't for me. Like I was wanting to kind of not lie down with my face down. I wasn't relaxed. It's like I wasn't relaxed. Something was kind of off with my system, with the spinal cord thing. Um, but either way, she moved the pillow and it was way better on my upper back. So around the upper back area was really very sensitive and tender, not even the neck and thing, but when she get up in the occipital area, it's like the tender points are there. So I have lots of tender points in the occiput that they use to inject with Botox, and a lot of the sensitive areas are gone from the Botox. But so what happened is touching is not good for me. So I don't like being around crowds. I don't like being too close to people. I don't like people hugging me, or when people greet me, they're like, "What's up?" Poof, and then they slap me on my back and think it's like it's a thing. It's a cultural thing, where people just greet you and want to just hit you upon your back or hit you upon your shoulder. Cause me look strong, and me look happy and thing and full of vibes, and then wait, positive energy. So people always want to like hit me. It's weird. Yeah, I didn't know that so many people actually touch or want to touch and talk. People want to talk and touch, and I can't stand it. I can't stand it. So anyway, I just wanted to put it out there because I asked for recommendations to have a masseuse come to my house, because the driving put a toll on my back, and I didn't want to feel obligated to a contract and thing, and I don't like to feel pressured. I don't like to feel pressured. I don't like to feel rushed. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so they have you sign something so that they bill your credit card every month for like, it's like a paying up front for the massage or facial. No, I was kind of, I'm all right with my face, but I know I have these little patches, this pigmentation, probably from aging, hormones. I'm 42, so I'm kind of heading towards menopause, believe it or not. And all of these changes are kind of probably hormonal because I'm not in the sun a lot. But when I do get out, it's hot, So that's why I walk like this time of evening, like late nights or like early mornings, so that way the heat don't make me sick, don't make my skin get so sensitive. So cut a long story short, I'm able to walk better now because of the heel. The heel not so bad. I feel it still going up under the big toe when I walk and thing, like it not totally like numb. But they did see a lot of swelling in my right leg and right foot. The massage therapist saw it when she was doing the massage. She told me my foot swell up. But I was going through a whole heap of swelling in July. I was really bloated up and swollen, and my legs them swollen like crazy. And I thought it was medications that the doctors were trying, or the heat and thing, but it could be the nerves as well. And I've actually lost a lot of water weight. I lost like 7 pounds. I was like 227 pounds and I gone down to 214. And I don't like that either because it's still too heavy. I usually in like the 180s, 190, 180s really, but the weight has been on me because of the pain and the cycle with the pain, trying to walk in the heat making me sick, and then I stop, them ways. So cut a long story short, I had to cancel the massage membership because I told them it don't make sense pressuring myself to try to make an appointment or get up early to go to an appointment when the pain is worse at the end of the day or as I'm doing things. So what happened with me, I have to sleep, I have to rest when I want to rest, get up when I want to get up and thing. It's not easy all the time, especially when I have my son around me. So nowadays, like my son is with his dad right now. I'm a divorced person, and I share my son with my ex-husband. So when he's with his dad, it gives me a time to relax. It's like I can get a chance to kind of socialize a little more, get out a little bit, get some fresh air. So that is what I do, is try to get out to see people. And I do a lot of marketing. I have like different businesses that I do with family as well. So in order for me to try to get my business sorted, I have to try to meet with people. So you guys can help me share the flyers and share things. But what it does is, the phone work, the work on the phone and the computer, it's basically something that so anyway, somebody just messaged me, go to microdermabrasion. That's what I was going to do. I was going to go for a facial on Monday because it's either you get the massage or the facial for that price. You pay $60 up front on the credit card every month, but the second session is $45. It's not too bad. So I was going to spend the money, and that's what I was doing, is doing fundraising so I can get money to pay bills and get the therapy done. I still want to do that. So I still want to help with, I still want to liaison with the promoters out there and things like that. So that way, whenever my turn comes to put on a show, put on a charity event, we can still do it. I have a whole heap of artists that have been wanting to do things with me. We share same birthdays and so forth. So I do have a little following, or a couple artists that that have shown interest in helping me out. So that is stuff that we can work on when the time comes, especially after Corona done. Maybe like next year or so, because this year is rough. 2020, we've been going through a lot this year, a lot of people, everybody worldwide. You notice how President Trump positive for Corona now. I was wondering when he was going to get positive, because he's had so much exposure to big crowds and with a lot of people who are positive. So that wasn't a surprise. So he's gotten immune therapy, and that is something that I don't know if they've developed the antibody testing totally to see if we are immune. They were working on trying to figure out what titers, like how can they determine whether you're immune or not. So when they've given him immunotherapy now, I was actually surprised that they got it developed already. So they're moving pretty fast. The scientists are moving fast, and I rate the scientists because that's what they go to school for, is research people, Anyway, I've been getting sick from the heat and losing fluids from my bladder. So what happened is I don't want to eat and drink because my stomach is always full and not making me have a good appetite and bloating up and things. So I got through those nerve problems that affect my stomach. So forget about the facial thing and face. I don't feel bothered by it, and I made an appointment to see dermatology, and they didn't have an appointment till the end of the year. The 30th of December is when I can get to see derm, because they're so busy seeing people they already know. So they don't have any appointments for new patients. So this don't bother me. I just have to wear my sunblock if I go out in the sun and don't make the sun make it worse. But it don't bother me at all. I'm comfortable with my skin and all of that thing. It don't bother me. I just really bothered by the weight, because the weight is not healthy and the weight puts a toll on my feet. And I don't like how my bladder keeps spasming up every time and making me go to the bathroom when I want to drink water or drink anything. So I avoid caffeine. I avoid things that irritate the bladder. And I went back to the urologist to ask about treatment for that, about the bladder spasms. So in the past, I've tried medications, antimuscarinics, anticholinergics, and we thought about doing Botox. But the Botox caused me some wicked side effects and blazed up my head and caused a headache when I got injections from University of Miami. So basically, my doctors know that I don't do well with the Botox. Something wrong. It's like it hit a nerve, or it hits the nerves too much, and it sends a flushing through my skin. It causes me some side effects differently. But I went through like 3 sessions of Botox over a few months. Like them would I say come every 2 months, that type of thing. They didn't believe me that there was something wrong. They didn't believe me at UM. So thank God my insurance changed and stuff, and I changed doctors. I changed doctors in the past, especially when people don't listen to me about my side effects and things, or make me worse. So a lot of people out there have made me worse. So the massage is not new. I've gone to the chiropractor when I've had So the urologist, said there's a research program going on where they're testing out a medication to inject into the bladder that don't cause retention of the urine. So the Botox can be injected, but it might work so well that you don't pee. And when you don't pee, it backs up and comes back up into the kidneys and causes the kidney failure. So cut a long story short, if anything, the incontinence better than having it block up. So I run to the bathroom sometimes I can't make it and wet up myself. So I don't like to drink when I go out, because I don't know where the bathroom is, or I have to make sure they have a bathroom or somewhere to go. So I travel with my toilet paper in the car. I try not to drink water if I know that I'm going to go for exercise type of thing. But I get real thirsty. And whenever you're thirsty, it's too late to drink. It's late. That means you're really dehydrated. So dehydration is a very serious thing that can even alter your mental status. All right. So I told the urologist I don't want to end up in hospital again. I've been in hospital 3 years straight because of how the heat affect my brain. The first year, like back in 2018, I had a heat stroke where I had the slurring of the speech. Last year and this year, I had like some types of delusions and all types of weirdness going on, and had to be in hospital. So I'm not afraid to say that too. So cut a long story short, it's amazing how dehydration can cause you to have the heat exhaustion and the heat stroke. So it's a serious thing, and the brain recovers really well. It's fascinating how the body is. So what happened is my bladder doctor is working on things so that way I don't lose fluids from the bladder and happen to get a stroke again, or any altered mental status change. So what we're doing, there's a medication that they're researching that supposedly don't cause retention. And they pay you even to participate. It's not about the money. But whatever I can do to contribute to science, I'm up to that because I wouldn't mind that research. Now, I have what they call gastroparesis, where the belly swells up or the abdomen swells up. And my urologist had said in the past that if that don't get better, I push on the bladder too. So that's like a mechanical part of things where the bladder getting pushed on. So, yeah. So basically, the more I drink the water and my belly fills up, is the more I end up starting to spasm up and pee. Then the belly full up of fluids and I don't want to eat. And if I don't eat, I don't function to, I take long to do things. Like the day kind of goes by and I'm like, whoa, the time flies by, So I'm going to be following up on that. He's going to have this office call me so I can see about the research. So there's always new developments happening. So when when we're treating corona, for example, coronavirus, and we have different recommendations, at one time they said hydrochloroquine could probably help or not. And then they took it off. They said no, because too much side effects on the heart. It prolongs the QT interval and all that and can affect the heart rhythm. So anyway, I'm going to check out the bladder stuff and see if that helps. When it comes to the stomach, my GI doctor already knows about that. There's nothing we can do about the gastroparesis with the nerve damage to the stomach. I just have to eat small meals frequently and get my protein in, so that way I have food for the brain. So the brain gets some food and get some protein, so I don't get hungry too quick. So those are the things I'm working on. So the massage was too much and thing, but Massage Envy had a very good massage specialist who only thing I didn't like the talking. Even though I talk, guys, and I might give you some details, I talk because I want to explain certain things and teach you guys about stuff and teach you how us spinal cord patients go through a lot of pain. And what happened, you might see us smiling and all of that, but we're going through a lot, you know what I'm saying, to get up and go. And then people are around and stuff in the house, moving around and up and down, busy in the house, and you want to rest. I want to rest and I can't get to rest, So, like today, I was helping somebody to deal with some issues as well, with some things, and it took the whole day to just help somebody today. But I feel good about helping the person and trying to help them out, but it kind of making me tired right now and make me want to just relax a little bit and rest already. So I finally got a chance to just sit down and just chill, just here, just chilling, just relaxing. Was about to put on my sneakers and walk, and some things have to just stop, just relax. So the massage therapist kept asking me about things, and when I'm she just kept making peer comments about everywhere she touched and which muscle is this and which muscle is that, and how my legs them too wide open, ray. And I tell her that I always stand up wide, and that's just how I stand up. My father stand up wide, my brother them stand up wide, and my physical therapist and rehab specialists have told me that it's because I have an abnormal pelvis and that I need to work on the core and sit a certain way and try to turn my feet in, that type of thing. But my foot tend to roll over on the lateral side, and so my callus been building up on the bottom of my foot. So between the back pain, foot pain, the limited range of motion that I have from the metal rod in my back, it's hard to reach my feet. So when the foot doctor take care of the dead skin and trim it off, I was very grateful. Because when I go to the salon and thing, to get the pedicure, they can't use the callus remover. They can't use a knife. So I was going to soak my feet and use a knife on my foot myself. I actually bought like 2 different ones the other day to use and thing, and they weren't working good on my foot. The blade wasn't contacting my foot properly. So when I usually have my doctor's office, I used to be the one who trim people callus for true. I used to take a scalpel, but I've been taught to use a knife. To use a knife for the dead skin and the cracked skin, so that way it don't get infected. So my foot doctor know what him doing. We know what we're doing, yeah, man. So basically, that's what happened. I have the right team. I have the right team of providers, So that make me feel happy and kind of don't make me feel so bummed out, you know what I'm saying, about just what's going on. So basically, that's it. I just wanted to catch you guys up on things and just tell people thank you and things for reaching out. Thanks for recommendations. I still wish, it's just that, like I say, I'm divorced. I don't have my companion living with me. So when I really hurting or feel bad and family not around either, it was just getting a bit frustrating, because I don't have anybody to touch me a certain way, gently in wherever I wanted to get touched. So, and I don't like to kind of, I don't deal with strangers or people want to come do a massage, rub my feet, but they have other intentions. You know what I'm saying? So I like to keep it professional. But if you guys still do home visits, if you have people who do home visits for massage and thing, you can still let me know. But I feel like it don't make sense pushing it, because when the lady was touching me on my back, it stimulate my nerve, make me get goosebumps in my arms and legs and so forth. So let's just say my nerves very sensitive in my skin. I have something called reflex sympathetic dystrophy and fibromyalgia. And all of those can lead to depression, and make you feel so bummed out and tired. It's like I get really tired easily. So there are some days where I really can't get up and go, where I didn't exercise for like a whole 2 weeks. So I would love to lose weight, but I keep going through that cycle where the pain stopping me from really losing the weight and getting the proper workout done. And that's okay. I'm used to that. That's how I knew that something was wrong, because I'm somebody who usually high functioning and do a lot of sports in the past. And whenever I can't keep up or really don't want to get up and go, I know something wrong. So, and I don't like medication, because medication makes me more down and out and thing, and make me get side effects, constipation or things like those. So, a lot of people going through mental health issues. A lot of people are depressed nowadays because we're under the lockdown too. And, there's a lot of things that, businesses are not operating the same. People are depressed about many, many things. So you guys, please don't think you're alone out there. I did 25-day push-up challenge for mental health awareness and suicidal awareness. But I'm also going to do it for homicidal awareness. A lot of people been through trauma like me and been hurt by people who are close to you and thing. And it's not nice. And a lot of injustice is being done. So you guys remember to vote. Remember to vote. I don't even know who to vote for. I don't know who to vote for, because President Trump and Vice President Biden were both rude and disrespectful to each other. I did not represent my style and principles and ethics. So I don't like none of them. I'm sorry, but I don't like any of them. I think they can do better. I think they can have more manners and principles and things to show better example. I didn't like how Biden told Trump to shut up or you're a clown, because even if we think that President Trump is that way, I nearly said President Bush, because President Bush cool. President Clinton cool too, and Obama cool too. But you know what? I like Trump in that at least he's very straight up and tell you his mind, that when they asked him about the white supremacist group, at least he told them back up and said, back me guys, or stand by. The thing about Trump is at least you know what he's thinking. I like Trump that he's not hypocritical. People don't like that I like Trump. But trust me, I like Trump in many, many ways. He's done some little adjustments to along the way, which I don't want to mention. But like Obamacare, you have to pay a penalty if you never sign up and all these things. President Trump ended up removing some of those things from the Obamacare plan. So I'm a physician who is retired from disability. And the Democrats are wanting to protect disability, Social Security, those types of things. They're always talking about making changes to certain benefits and so forth in the country. So I'm going to be voting for the Democrats, because the Democrats are the ones who are going to be looking out for us to protect our Social Security and to improve our healthcare, to continue to improve healthcare. Trump didn't do anything about healthcare the whole time he was in power. He cut off Cuba, and I didn't like that either, because Cuba right next door, and it's like, this is a Caribbean country that Jamaica deal with and liaison with too, and trade and so kind of get messed up with China too. So I don't like how Trump been dealing with things with the trade, and so I feel like everybody I wish that trade was open. I wish everybody could just trade among themselves, and if you sell your weed or sell your coke or sell your goods or whatever, just sell it. Because the whole of them getting paid off anyway to allow the ships to pass or allow things to pass. So all this bandolo keep happening all over the world anyway. So we might as well just become Americanized in Jamaica and just follow the program, because Britain not doing nothing for us and we acting like we're British, please. So I feel like things are going backward instead of forward. From I've been little growing up in Jamaica, things don't improve worldwide. It's all over the world. People just not getting better, it's getting worse, man. And then all this hacking and scamming going on and thing, they actually did that to me. I've been scammed many times, unfortunately. But right now they're hacking my bank account and they're in my bank as well, even after changing the bank. So technology not working well for us. Technology actually messing us up. It messing us up. And the social media and thing is a way where they're getting into your information. The WhatsApp, the Cash App. Trust me, they even sing about it. It's like the scammer them so foolish, but they're getting away with a lot of things that they continue to do it. The hackers getting away with a lot of things, so they continue to do it. The cybercrime is real. So you guys be careful, because I'm somebody who talk in a lot of detail about my life and about my health and about things. And what they do is use that information and they try to steal your identity. And that's what's going on with me. So it's a good thing that I find out these things so I can report it to the police. And we have the authority. I have the authorities working with me, so we can stop the crime. So I'm somebody who's about equal rights and justice, and I've been demeaned, defamated, and dealt with in many, many ways when I've called police in the past about many incidences, or people call police on me that I'm doing something wrong when I wasn't. You know what I mean? So trust me. Thank God I've never been to jail. Thank God I've never gotten in trouble with the police. But basically, people don't take me serious and don't listen to me. And when them ready, then treat me like me crazy, even if I am. They don't know how to take care of people sometimes. The police don't, the doctors don't, the nurses don't, and people don't listen. So I don't mind talking about my life and stuff so that we can improve things and stop the crime, stop the violence. You know what I mean? So I'm not voting for President Trump, and I never used to call him President Trump, but I have respect and manners. And Vice President Biden, some people were saying in the debate that we shouldn't address him as Vice President. He was our past Vice President. That's how you address him. He earned that title for a reason. Just like people call me Doc. And sometimes I'm like, call me Karen. And they're like, no, you work for your title. I'm a medical doctor, for real. So I call myself the real Dr. G, because I'm a real doctor for true. So I don't mind helping people in the background and thing, but I'm sick myself. So when you don't hear me get back to you, don't feel no way, because you're not the only one in the world. And you're not the only one going through what you're going through. So I've tried to help people, and I want to get my sleep or turn off my phone, and they get so upset when they can't reach me because you say you do this, I'm going to reach the pharmacy yet. Like they expect things to happen like right now, immediately, that type of thing. People are demanding. So I miss my medicine, I miss practicing, but I've got to continue taking care of myself, and I'm happy. I'm happy that I finally got the right people on board. I have the right team of people taking care of me. Happy that family been listening and helping out as well, because they're my family. So I forgive everybody out there, and forgive and love you guys out there, because I can actually forgive. I believe in a higher power, and I'm a very spiritual person. And I believe that people can change, including President Trump and even Biden. Biden needs to pull up him socks, because him just as racist too. The way he make the comments and the way he talks and everything. They're all old. They're getting too old. Even in Jamaica, they are getting old, and they don't want to give the young people chances. Lisa Hanna, big up yourself in Jamaica, PNP representing. I grew up with socialists and things, but that don't mean I agree with what they were doing. And I think that Lisa Hanna would be a great representative for the PNP. We have a female, independent, female young person who's already into foreign affairs. She's very well exposed to a lot of things, so them can train her and make her become the leader of the Socialist Party, the PNP, People National Party in Jamaica. JLP, me rated Andrew Holness and how you're down to earth and, you're bro God. They even sing about you and thing. But you need for Free Vibes Cartel and just give him some freedom, because you guys are allowing him to make music and make more money than all the way. So one might as well low world boss and just free him up, yeah, man, and just let him go and make him live him life, because him living in prison and making money from prison. And poor Buju Banton end up get caught with coke and thing, go jail and end up have to serve him time and come out. So much things going on in the world. so much things that are so unfair. But if we don't speak about it and if we don't talk out about it, nobody cares and nobody will change. So with that, I think that's a good way to end the live. I just wanted to vent a little bit about just life in general and how we need to continue to take care of ourselves, continue to take care of yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually, so that you can overall have less issues, less pain, and less difficulty with doing what you want to do. And whatever you want to do in life, whatever goal you have, keep working on it and go for it. I like to inspire people and stay positive, and sometimes people take my kindness for weakness and try to take advantage, and that's just how life goes. So be careful of people, just like how I have to be careful too. We all have to be careful of our company, careful of people. I remember the coronavirus still going on now, so we need to wear our masks when we're out and about. I just took it off even though I was in the house. I got so used to wearing it throughout the day and wearing it to go into different places that I still have it on, even though it's hot. It's hot. The mask hot, and you're just breathing in your own hot air. So, and it irritates my face and things. So I find that I pull it down every minute. So I don't like the mask either. But if I have to do that to stop, sneezing, coughing, and protect other people so that they don't I don't contract the COVID-19 too, then that's what we got to do, guys. So remember to wash your hands carefully with soap and water. Remember to wear a mask, and remember to sanitize the surfaces and stuff. But if they tell you to stay home, stay home. If they have curfew, have curfew. So Jamaica have curfews, they have quarantines going on. They're tracing people very well. So Jamaica has been really awesome, man, as a prime example of how they're handling tourism too. Tourism has been open, and this is a week where they're celebrating international tourism. Like, tourism is really important for the well-being in Jamaica, but it's slow because the airlines are all firing people. They're not flying out from different countries, and that is one of the businesses that I'm into, is tourism. I rent rooms at the Negril Beach Club condos. I'm an owner there, and we're at the condo. So if you guys need a room in Negril in Jamaica, you can link me up, all right? So help me to share the flyers, please, about the condos, so that way people can get a vacation even if they're in Jamaica, because you can quarantine at the hotel. There's a big beach where you can social distance and be by the pool. You can be by the jacuzzi. I think they closed the jacuzzi because of COVID-19, so people are not in the pool, so you don't transmit it, by the jacuzzi, that type of thing. But apart from that, I just want to say thank you. Just say thank you for all the emotional, physical, and financial support you guys have offered, whether it's on Facebook, Instagram, all that. But we got to be careful with the apps. There's something wrong with the apps. They're hacking through the apps. And the cyber crime, they need to work on that some more. They need to, because it's happening too much, where people going into our bank account and wiping it out. It happened to my family, friends, and now it's happening to me. And I don't like it. I have to be on top of it, and it's taking up my time and draining my energy, and it was making me so bummed out the other day. It's like I don't know now really who to trust for real. I already did feel that way, but now I really don't like people, because it's like I don't know who to trust. I don't know how they're getting into it. I don't know who giving information. I don't know how they get my social. How do they get the social, or who provide those things, So even your phone number they can use and backtrack into the Cash App and look by your account number. So be careful how you use the Cash App and the information that you put out there, because a lot of us use it. So just be careful, guys. That's my advice. Anyway, I happened to drink some coffee this morning from Dunkin' Donuts. I said, boy, I was kind of very tired today, and I missed drinking coffees a long time. But my hands are shaking. That is why it gets a little, so not shaking like this, but when I hold the phone, I can see that it tremors a little bit. So anyway, holding the phone up usually causes me some pain right here and things. So I do it in a certain way where it don't cause me discomfort. So I just kind of do a little vlogging whenever I can. And then what I do is put on the phone and rest my shoulder and my neck, so that way it don't burn too much. So just want to say big up and respect. Hopefully you guys have been learning about spinal fusion, because I have a metal rod in my back that causing the issues that I'm talking about. And basically fibromyalgia, reflex sympathetic dystrophy, gastroparesis, bladder spasms, abdominal spasms, all this neuropathy in my feet, just really putting me through the cycle. So when you see me going out and about, I'm really doing it because I'm not feeling good and I at least want to get out and just see people. So that way I keep my sanity, you know, keep my sanity so that way I can market and network and just have fun because we only live once. And I know that COVID-19 is out there, but Florida is open and having things and people are opening up back and they're social distancing, or even if they're not too far from each other, people wearing masks as well. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. So if you guys want to join me at Hat and Sneakers, I will be there. If you want to meet me, I have some friends who said that they're going to be there already, or we're going to meet up later. So I'm going to go ahead and rest after I go for my walk. I'm going to go for my walk because that helps with my back, so my back not too stiff. So I like to get my walking done out of the way so I don't feel too guilty, you know, so I can eat what I want to eat, drink what I want to drink, and think that's my quality of life. So that's why I can't take off the weight, yeah, man, as much as I want to, because it's the pain that I'm going through and how the treatment make it worse. The chiropractic electric stim on my lower back stimulates the nerve at my belly and makes my belly, the nerve jump right here in my stomach. So I go through some weird things over the years that I've discovered about my body, but the doctors are so busy and they don't have time to hear every detail. So people not doing their work, not documenting, not listening, and then what they do is put you through a cycle where you're not getting care, getting depressed, they're pushing pills that making you more depressed. So I don't like to take pills like I mentioned. I like to wear myself out, burn myself out, and sleep naturally. But if I have to take a nice sleeping pill like I got the other day to get a 4 hour, a good 4 or 5 hour, then I take it to knock out and think with my muscle relaxant and I leave. And that's enough. But the hangover effect the next day, you see, man, you can feel it in the eyes. Like I feel like a tiredness in my eyes sometimes from medication. So medication not good to, especially when the doctors don't want to refill them and think, you know, you can go through withdrawal and you can get hooked on pills. People get hooked on pills. So I don't want to get addicted to pills. I already burned my weed and thing for try to sleep at night. So I would love for them to legalize marijuana for recreational use in Florida. I don't know if it's on the ballot this year, but that's why I would vote for Harris and Biden, because Harris come from California. And she is now going to be, hopefully, they'll be a part of the feds. So the feds can hopefully legalize the weed, man, like Canada. Just follow Canada and Holland and we are right. Holland already have it locked and Canada have it locked. But we need some good weed in Florida. I mean, we need some proper good weed in Jamaica too. So Jamaica been getting some good seed banks and stuff and developing some good farming for good quality weed and stuff. So, you know, I blog about that too, guys. So I have my hand into a lot of different things and keep up with a lot of different types of things. So big up and respect, guys. I really appreciate for those who want to listen. I want to write a book that's called For Those Who Want to Listen, and just use the content I already have out there or on my phone and put them into like audio books, you know, so that way I don't repeat and you don't hear the same thing over and over. So anybody out there who can help me with audio books, let me know. I already reached out to somebody like somebody who writes books and have publisher, but sometimes people don't take me serious. So anybody who can help me to sort that out, the audio books I think would be awesome. But so that way, because I can't type and I don't really write, and so because of the pain, the neck pain and things same way. So I have lots of ideas, guys, and things, and I would love to get that help. I'm also looking for somebody to develop a website for me so I can do my blogging and vlogging in one place instead of having it all over social media. Have it in one website, so I can make a business card with that website on it, and people can just go there because they pay bloggers, you know, and pay vloggers and influencers. So I've never checked out how much they pay and all that. I haven't gone that far. I just do it for fun, for my giving back. Hey, big up Andre and everybody watching. So I just blog for fun and vlog, but I heard that you can make money off of those things. So I'm always about making money and moving forward, you know. Like I say, I'm an investor in different types of businesses. I'm an entrepreneur. So I love to network and hand out cards as well, so you guys can know about the Negril Beach Club, like I mentioned earlier. Negril Beach Club condos. We're at the condos. And we're in the lobby. We used to be in the parking lot, like by the side there, but the office moved to the main lobby. And they remodeled the whole place, and it looks so different and nice. So if you used to come there and think and have negatives about it, they've really fixed it up nicely. Yeah, the value of the place really gone up and thing, So hopefully tourism will be coming back soon, and will basically boom again. And hopefully the traveling start back again, and people not losing so much jobs, and the airlines start working again. But it's gonna take time. Worse, the cruise ships, it's gonna take time. So this year has been a mess for a lot of businesses, guys. So don't feel like you're the only one. A lot of people jumped off the ship, committed suicide. I saw something in the news how someone was corona positive and jumped off the roof at the hospital in Sav this week, Sav Hospital in Jamaica. So yeah, a lot of things been happening. So you guys be aware of those things, and please don't hurt yourself. If you think that you're going through a lot and you don't know how to deal with it, get help. Get help. There's help out there. All right, or even if you want to inbox me, tell me where you're from, where you are and thing, and you want to chit chat, I'll support you in the background too. I have people who call me and check up on me, and we talk and we chit chat and I vent, and I'm a talker. There's a lot of people who are not talkers and keep things in, and those are the ones who kill themselves or kill other people. I don't like sneaky people. I don't like when people are hypocritical. I don't like when people keep things inside. I like when you tell me what you don't like, or what you don't like about me, or if there's something wrong that I did or whatever, tell me, because that's good looking out. All right, so basically you guys take care of yourself and continue to follow my blogs and look at my old videos. I have some cool fun stuff of going to the bike show, going to the live concerts in the grill, just things that I would do in the evening or on a Sunday, and all those things to show you culture, Jamaican culture. This is a t-shirt I'm wearing called Flirt Fridays, because my brother, I used to be a promoter I'm somebody who promote parties from high school in Jamaica and college and stuff. I used to put on parties here in Fort Lauderdale, but my brother Sean used to put on Flirt Fridays right nearby at a location here nearby in Fort Lauderdale. So I have this t-shirt because I used to help him to promote. He gave me to wear so I can help him to get people to the club. So, it's all about networking and thing, and having your hand in different baskets. And that's what I like to do as a businesswoman, as a black businesswoman, is inspire people to keep going and reinvest. If you feel like you're not doing well in your field, check out another field, what I'm saying? But don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your goal. Don't make the corona hold you back either, because there's a lot of online learning, of virtual things going on. You just got to get used to the new way of living now. I've been home from 2013 and watching you guys from home long time. I've been watching a lot from home for a long time. And people get freaked out when I show up and go, hey, are you so and so from Facebook? I've been following you for a while. Yeah, man. So same way people watch me and hack my things and listen to what I say in detail, it's the same way I see people in the background doing things or doing things. And I just run into you guys out there, and people like, wow, how she know me? Because we really do put out a lot of things out there, guys, and you don't even realize it. So be careful about what you share, the information that you share. But you know what? Once it's done and gone, man. Them use it up or they use it however way. But whatever you can do to protect yourself. Even when I change passwords, even though I think that the apps, downloading the app from the bank, like my new bank, may have been the problem too. And the bank wants you to download the app. They don't want to do customer service. They don't want you to talk to a person. They want you to talk to a computer. Ask Erica is what Bank of America wants you to do. Ask Erica on the mobile app. They don't, so no wonder people can hack in so easily, because they're in the app that you can download it. It's known. It's well known. I don't know secret. How long people scamming? Please, people scamming from before I born. I'm 42, and people been going into people's bank account. So that's it. I had a laugh. Somebody was commenting about something, messaging me. Anyway, so big up and respect, guys. So anyway, so be careful out there. Like I said, financial institutions and so forth who encouraging us to use these apps. Maybe they need to look into those things too in terms of the security, and thing, because people getting too much information through different apps as well. So I have a feeling that's how they're hacking. Yeah. they're hacking. So wanna stop hack me. Please leave me alone and don't use my social to open up no house and car note and buy one Benz and yacht and all those things, because yeah, I already working on my credit after I go through enough and lose enough and thing like that. So I already working on things and then people end up trying to violate and thing or already violating. So seriously, we have to be careful, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I don't like people violating me, man. They're lucky. Say, yeah, them lucky. So anyway, I'm gonna go. Somebody's at my door, so I gotta go. Love and leave you guys for now. Love from the real Dr. G. Big up from Karen, alright? Later.